Good afternoon, everybody. As we get ready to start, if any parents want to fill in behind the seats right over here, you're welcome to do that. If you're happy in the back, feel free to stay there. We'll start in about 1 minute. Thanks, everybody. All right, I'm going to call that a minute. I am Matt Martin. I am the Dean of Curriculum and Instruction at GSSM. Welcome to one of the highlights of the year at GSSM. As she so beautifully put it, good times, these are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times. Good times. I'd like to welcome Mr. Dorsal, our faculty and staff, families, and most importantly, our students to this celebration of their academic achievements during the 2024-2025 school year. I'd also like to welcome everyone watching via Livestream. We wish you could be here in person. So let's give a big gubby greeting to everyone who's not here. Let them know you miss them. Come on, give them a big hand. Yeah. That was good, solid applause. That's a good start. Well done. Before we recognize the students, let's recognize two groups of dedicated and caring professionals that made their achievements possible. First, a group that spends countless hours working for you, experts in their fields who've shared their love of learning with you and prepared you to excel in whatever field you choose, your faculty. Would all the faculty please stand and let us show our appreciation for what you do for our students in our field. Big applause for the faculty. That's a good sign, too. Let's also recognize our staff members who work just as hard to share their expertise and love of learning. Would all GSSM staff who are present please stand and let us show our appreciation to you for all that you do for our students in our school. All right, here are a few procedural items as we recognize our students. So some awardees will be asked to the stage or to gather at the front of the stage to receive an award, and others will be asked to stand and be recognized at their seat. If you're asked to the stage, please wait down here and enter the stage here to my right, cross behind me, and go into the dorsal zone where you will have a picture taken with our president and get your award and move. Okay? In case of multiple award winners, please hold your applause until all names have been called so everyone receives the appropriate recognition. Okay, so who's ready for some award? You ready? All right. We'll start with some junior book awards. Will the following students please come to the front of the stage? Noah Coleman, Eloise O'Quinn, Caroline Locklear, Marissa Eckhart, Lily Cho, Joseph George, Griffin LaRue, and Parameshwar Suresh. All right, you're going a little far now. They haven't even won anything, and you're giving them, just wait till they win, and then you can give them another. All right, first we have a junior book award with a special presenter. The University of Virginia Book Award presented by Dr. Jennifer Blair. Dr. Blair.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Jennifer Blair. I'm Vice President for Enrollment Management, and as an alumnus of the University of Virginia, I'm honored to be here today to present the Jefferson Book Award to one of our students for their outstanding achievements in leadership and citizenship. The Jefferson Book Award program was established by the UVA Office of Engagement and sponsored by the UVA Club's Global Network to recognize outstanding juniors who embrace creativity and innovation and embody the spirit of discovery, much like the University of Virginia's founder, Thomas Jefferson. The student chosen by GSSM's faculty represents the Jeffersonian ideals of scholarship, leadership, and citizenship. The book presented this year to the student is Mr. Jefferson's Telescope, A History of the University of Virginia Through 100 Objects by Mr. Brendan Wolfe. On behalf of the University of Virginia and the UVA alumni on GSSM's faculty and staff, I'm pleased to present the Jefferson Book Award this year to Noah Coleman. Noah has shown outstanding commitment to his community through a passion for making the world a better place, his dedication to helping others, and his drive to take action and make a lasting impact on those around him. Thank you for showing us the true meaning of leadership, and congratulations on this well-deserved recognition.
Each year, our school presents the Columbia University Book Award. Go Lions. I saw a Columbia shirt in the crowd somewhere. Good Columbia. To recognize a junior who exhibits the intellectual curiosity and achievement, community activism, and leadership for which Columbia is known in New York City and in the world. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Eloise O'Quinn. Each year, our school presents the Smith College Book Award to a deserving junior. The award is given to an outstanding junior female who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Caroline Locklear. Good job. Each year, our school presents the Tulane University Book Award to a deserving junior who embodies Tulane's motto, not for oneself, but for one's own. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Marissa Eckhart. Each year, we present the Yale Alumni Book Award, the heaviest of the book awards, to a deserving junior whose work exemplifies the values inherent in Yale's motto, light and truth. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Lily Cho. The Bowdoin Book Award, Go Polar Bears, recognizes a high school junior who has demonstrated extraordinary service to the common good and an unusual passion for inquiry, discovery, and innovative thinking. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Joseph George. Don't disturb the flow here, Judge. The Notre Dame Book Award, which President Dorsal is very happy that we're presenting this year, recognizes outstanding high school juniors who excel in areas Notre Dame holds dear: academics, service, and leadership. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Griffin LaRue. Now I have the pleasure of introducing two presenters who are going to present the Rotary Book Award, Ms. Linda Weatherford, and the West Point Leadership Award, Mr. Sonny Barnes.
Good afternoon. My name is Linda Weatherford, and I'm President and CEO of SPC Credit Union here in Hartsville, but I'm also the current president of the Hartsville Rotary Club. Rotary International was founded in Chicago, Illinois in 1905 and includes more than 1.2 million members who see the world where people unite, take action, and create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. We provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through our fellowship of business, professionals, and community leaders. Locally, our club supports the GSSM's Interact Club. And this inaugural Rotary Club Book Award at GSSM recognizes a student who exemplifies the Rotary four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Parameshwar Suresh.
Good afternoon. I'm Sonny Barnes, West Point class of 1988 and a member of the West Point Society of the Grand Strand. Since 1802, the United States Military Academy has fulfilled its mission of educating, training, and inspiring leaders of character to serve our nation. In keeping with its traditions, the West Point Societies of South Carolina established the West Point Leadership Award to recognize high school juniors who exhibit the qualities and ideals of West Point. Selection criteria for this award include demonstrated excellence in the areas of leadership, academics, athletics, community service, and good citizenship. I'm pleased to present the 2025 West Point Leadership Award to Lainey Purser. Congratulations.
And now for a couple of seniors awards. Seniors, have you felt left out? Come on, now's your chance. First, Miss Susan Coker is going to present the Major James Lloyd Coker Award, and then Jordan Bailey returns to her alma mater to present the Take Flight Award. Ms. Coker.
Good afternoon. The Major James Lloyd Coker Outstanding Leadership Award is given to an outstanding senior student who exemplifies the characteristics of Major James Lloyd Coker, which are creativity, devotion to family, faithfulness to friends, and willingness to work to make life better for everyone in the community. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Manav Harikumar.
Besides a strong academic foundation, GSSM provides students with opportunities for leadership and personal development, diverse areas of study, and the confidence to face every challenge they encounter. After seeing the impact this school has had on my brother and myself during and after our years as students here, our family created the Take Flight Award. This award recognizes a graduating senior who has experienced profound personal growth, refined their career direction, and who plans to attend an out-of-state college, much like Robert and I did. This year, we are excited to extend this award to 2 deserving students, one from each residence hall. The recipients will receive a copy of Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss, as well as a check for $200. On behalf of my entire family, I am pleased to present the 2025 Take Flight Awards to Alex Pan and Tabitha Bolin.
Oh, I think we're actually supposed to do it over here. And yes, okay. I wasn't sure. We doubled it and made everything more confusing.
Right.
Come on in.
Now recognizes National State Awards and scholarship students in turn. For the following students, please stand and call their name. Constitution for recognition of scholarships began in 1955. High school students enter the National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the GSSM in their junior year with state level. And researchers finished students were approximately 1.5 million students a year. In early September, about 6,000 students were notified that they have been selected as the finalists, and 15,000 of those are the names finalists. These students are your permanent National Merit finalists. Congratulations. Notable national scholarships would each student be stand and be recognized as the names of all. National is the total scholarship this year. Is great today, Roberta Crowley, Shreya, Patrick, both Becky, and the remaining. Corporation college. Today is our president, Scholar, so much. I'm a United States Navy, who's here to present the very special award to Jack.
Thank you to the board, the administration, the faculty and staff. Congratulations, Govey's class of 2025. The Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps NROTC Scholarship is a highly competitive and esteemed four-year national scholarship that not only recognizes academic excellence, but also demonstrates outstanding leadership potential and a commitment to serving our country throughout the application process. This scholarship, valued at an astounding $200,000, provides students with an incredible opportunity to pursue higher education and embark upon a fulfilling career in the United States Navy upon completion of their bachelor's degree. The student receiving the $200,000 scholarship displayed unwavering dedication, perseverance, and excellence that made them stand out against extremely tough competition. Without further ado, the NROTC Scholarship has been awarded by the United States Navy to the student attending the University of Colorado, Jack Szymanski. Congratulations.
I'd like to recognize Curtis Lee, our new gold officer for his special designation.
Good afternoon, everybody. Come on, you can do better than that. Good afternoon, everybody. All right, so I'm Curtis Lee. I'm a retired Marine Colonel, and I happen to be lucky enough to be the liaison officer. We call them blue and gold officers for the Naval Academy. So I've been doing that about 8 years, living here in Hartsville. And I think, Laurel, we're going to get to this in a second here. I think you're about the fourth or fifth that I've had from the governor's school. Incredible opportunity, incredible honor. Let me first thank the Governor's School for all of the support that they've had for us, for bringing these great talented students. And then also, Laurel, I think your parents are here. We have any of the supporters? I'd like you to please stand so we can recognize you. Yep, there's Laurel's parents in the back. Thanks. Every candidate that I interview has strong parents and a support network behind them. That's the only way they get through this process. That's the only way they get a scholarship to the U.S. Naval Academy. So, Laurel Wallace, why don't you please come up? All right, now we'll get to the formal part. It is my distinct pleasure to have the opportunity today to recognize the significant honor Laurel Wallace has earned by receiving an appointment to the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. This year, Laurel was one of 16,000 students from throughout the nation who applied for approximately 1,180 seats for the Naval Academy's class of 2029. Y'all are smart, right? This is a government school of mathematics, so do the math on that. It's pretty good, right? Admissions process is unique, requires each student to apply for and receive a nomination, clear a medical exam, and successfully pass a physical fitness evaluation, in addition to the usual submission of transcripts, recommendations, and essays. Screening is thorough, with a focus on well-rounded individuals who have outstanding academic credentials, demonstrated leadership potential, and a willingness to serve in the United States and Marine Corps. All right, I want the juniors and the juniors' parents, if you're in here, to listen real closely to this. An appointment to the U.S. Naval Academy is equivalent to a full 4-year scholarship, including all tuition, room and board, medical and dental benefits, and a monthly midshipman stipend. After completing the 4-year curriculum at the Naval Academy, students receive a Bachelor of Science degree in one of 25 majors and earn a commission as an officer in either the United States Navy or Marine Corps. The Governor's School should be very proud of Laura's achievements, and on behalf of the Superintendent of the U.S. Naval Academy, it is my honor to welcome you to the Naval Academy's class of 2029. Come on up here, all right? I promise this will be short. So one of the things you're going to have to learn as a midshipman is our cheer, okay? So we're going to say "Go Navy" together on 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Go
Navy! Thank you. It's the two of you, or you want me in there? Okay.
All right, what we do is we have our leaders, let us know what scholarship they receive from our colleges and universities. So I have to recognize the significant scholarships and the university. They are not universities, but they did receive lots of different scholarships. So scholarship from a university, Alexander, Georgia Illinois, Governor and Virginia. University was a whole lot of it's just right in the middle. Engineering from the university, New Carolina. There's also like from the university, the Rotary. There's Madeline. With those students who have been named as fellows or like scholars in class 2025, please stand. Please help me recognize and thank the students who selected this disaster and have worked to reach this past year. With the following practice, we need to please stand. That comes and instill a belonging in the new students as they go through life away from home. We can all recognize that those students who selected and formed their degrees have related to have this past year with the following national helpers who can stand here for me, please stand. Consumers are selected by the consumers to not only demonstrate mobility in their secretary, but also exhibit their characteristics in order to effective writing skills, analytical ability, or communication skills, warmth, compatibility, and a desire for others. Please help me recognize those students who actually did their job as academic tutors this year, with the following academic tutors whose names are able to be, please stay. Please help me honor the scientific honor recipients. The soccer American League recognizes all senior youth in making critical PA for 7 members and has led 2 sports for like 1 season or 1 season. And has been outstanding citizenship and sportsmanship and has led as a leader. With the following students who made their opportunity to stand and recognize the history of all athletes to be able. Now, the time to come to you for academic progress. Please help me welcome to the stage the first time prisoner, Dr. Ty, who will present the government.
So, RT. Good afternoon. The University of Rochester Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award recognizes a junior who has demonstrated a deep commitment to understanding and addressing complex social issues. This student has shown exceptional leadership in community action and advocacy. Their academic record reflects both intellectual curiosity and achievement in the humanities and social sciences. Please help me congratulate Ivana Lub Orizne. Yes. The RIT Humanities and Social Sciences Award recognizes a junior who has demonstrated both excellence and passion in the study of the human experience. This student has earned outstanding grades in subjects like history, psychology, and global education, and has completed meaningful work that reflects a deep understanding of our complex world. Their academic curiosity and civic engagement highlight their potential to make a lasting impact in the humanities and social sciences. Please help me congratulate Viom Mariana. The University of Rochester George Eastman Young Leaders Award honors a junior who exemplifies strong leadership both in school and in the wider community. This student has achieved academic excellence in a demanding course load while actively engaging in a wide range of extracurricular activities. Their initiative, balance, and commitment set a high standard for student leadership. Please help me congratulate Andreas Egelhofer. Oh, that's not. The History Award honors a student who has demonstrated exceptional ability in historical thinking, critical analysis, and a genuine passion for studying the past. This student has completed advanced coursework or research in history, earning strong grades while exploring topics ranging from the American past to broader global contexts. Their curiosity, insight, and dedication to understanding history set them apart as a true scholar of the discipline. Please help me congratulate Shivali Patel.
Okay.
The Chinese Language Award is an award that we give out to celebrate a student who has shown not only success in the study of that language, but also exemplary enthusiasm, dedication, and commitment to that study. It is my pleasure to grant this award to Tabitha Boland. Congratulations.
Pour une fois, j'ai décidé d'écrire ce que je voulais dire. C'è solamente una persona qui che è capace di capire ciò che dico. Hai fatto tutto che potevi fare per imparare il massimo possibile. Desde 20 años que soy profe, no tuve nunca otro estudiante como tú. Nunca. Pour tout ce que tu as fait comme tuteur et comme étudiant dans la salle de classe et ailleurs, je te remercie et je veux aussi exprimer ma reconnaissance envers tes parents formidables. Il lavoro che hai fatto in francese 3 e API mostra chiaramente che tuo padre e tua madre ti hanno ben preparato. Al mismo tiempo, aquí el trabajo fue el tuyo y hoy el honor es el tuyo también. Eu não falo português, pero muito obrigado, Roberto Rigoni.
Ça, c'est pour toi aussi, mais pour plus tard, tu vas choisir comment tu veux. Et là, tu vois, tu es avec les légendes. Programme francophone, voilà. Bon. Merci bien. Merci. Salut. Salut.
All right, I got two things to say. One is the Spanish award, and then I'll give you guys the results for seal of biliteracy that we have. So first, it's the Premio Enye. I'm Dr. Champy. I teach Spanish here at the Governor's School. Me and my colleague, Dr. Robles, are honored to present this year's Premio Enye to two wonderful students. Our first recipient has impressed us since the moment she arrived. She's been an example not only for her amazing command of Spanish for her level, but also, and more importantly, because of her kindness, engagement, sense of responsibility, and humbleness. We are very grateful for her contributions to our classes. Enhorabuena, Peyton Widener. Our second recipient has also impressed us with her quick grasp of Spanish, moving from Spanish 3 to AP Spanish in her senior year. Her work is exceptional and her character is admirable. She engages eagerly with the material and strives to improve as much as she can. She effortlessly managed all her interactions while in Peru, often helping other students with their interactions in Spanish. We are so honored to be part of her language learning journey. Enhorabuena, Ella Alexander. All right, we'd also like to recognize the students who have demonstrated proficiency in any world language other than English and qualify for the State Seal of Biliteracy. The South Carolina Seal of Biliteracy advances the state's commitment to prepare every learner for college and career readiness in an increasingly international community by recognizing learners who attain levels of proficiency in English and at least one other world language required in the global workforce. The seal serves to certify attainment of biliteracy for students, employers, and universities. It is a statement of accomplishment that helps to signal evidence of a student's readiness for career in college and for engagement as a global citizen. I ask that the following students stand to be recognized when I call their names. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. For Mandarin Chinese, 2 silver awardees of the State Seal of Biliteracy, Roland Yang, Maggie Zhao. 2 bronze awardees, Kelly Chen and Julia Yang. In French, a silver awardee, Roberto Rigoni, and a bronze awardee, Aylin Turk. In Spanish, 2 gold awardees, Roberto Rigoni y Gael Valverde. A few silvers, Ella Alexander, Abby Bailey, Asha Kaikini, Esteban Citavi, Grace Zhang. And the bronze, Wesley Childress, Marissa Eckert, Samantha Ford, Roberto Johnson, Nav Nalahala, Priya Patel, Dia Patel, Grayson Ross, and Jackie Yang. And in Swahili, we have a silver awardee in Nikki Angina. And in Turkish, a bronze awardee, Aylin Turk. Please applaud for all the recognition.
So it has been in my experience that artists need one another in order to thrive. So it is only fitting that I have 2 seniors today that I would like to give the award for visual arts. I've had the privilege of watching each of them grow on their journeys. One is studying the effects of light and shadow, while the other is studying painting and color theory. Watching these students trust the creative process is inspiring not only to me as an artist, but to all artists at GSSM. They trust and believe in their ideas, in the inherent failures that come with the creative process, while honing their skills and combining their expression of the world. Another bonus, they were always early to 8:30 a.m. class. We are so grateful for their passion and leadership. Congratulations to Katie Dawkins and McKenna Baum.
that's fine.
Each year, I am fortunate to work with incredibly talented students, but over the past 2 years, I've had the honor of working with someone truly exceptional. This student has been a remarkable leader, steadfast, inspiring, and someone their peers genuinely look up to. Whether lifting spirits during tough rehearsals or rallying the ensemble for extra practice, or else. They've consistently gone above and beyond. I know I can always count on this student to get the job done, and more importantly, to do it with heart. The Fred Waring Director's Award for Chorus recognizes a student who exemplifies outstanding talent, dedication, and contributions to our choral program. This year, I am proud to present it to Madison Oberg.
Okay, for the English Awards, our department considers the strongest essays written by juniors and seniors throughout the year. Because we can never fully agree, we inevitably select several runners-up as well. So I'll start with the junior class writers, and for runners-up, I ask that you please stand to receive the applause, and I will then ask the winner to the stage to receive a certificate award as well as a gift certificate to Barnes & Noble. Yes. So the runners-up for the Junior Essay Award are Matthew Vargas and Ivana Love-Hurzin. I will briefly describe their essays to give you an example of some of the great scholarship that's happening. In Memory, Identity, and an Unseen American Dream in My Antonia, Matthew insightfully explores how Willa Cather reimagines the American dream as rooted in cultural memory and personal integrity. And Ivana's The Rise of Science Fiction and Hypocrisy is an impassioned, big idea essay that critiques a society that celebrates science fiction but fails to address real-world injustices with the same moral urgency. The winning junior essay offers a compassionate and clear analysis of 2 Clint Smith poems, presenting a timely argument against society's growing apathy, warning that sacrificing empathy will, quote, cause humans to soon be less accurately called humane and more accurately considered savage. The winning essay is titled Abandoned Empathy, Growing Disconnections in Clint Smith's poems Pangea, and the New York Times reports that 200 civilians have just been killed by U.S. military airstrikes. Written by Eloise O'Quinn. And now for the Senior Essay Award. We also have 2 runners-up for this, and the runners-up are Tabitha Bolin and Roland Yang. In Environmentalism and Body Horror, Feminism's Hidden Weapons, Tabitha argues that body horror reveals our shared physicality with nature and uses the genre to explore cultural views on gender, the body, and the environment. In just a page and a half, Roland's creative nonfiction flash essay, Tong Yuan, explores acupuncture, making Chinese rice balls, and reckoning with a life spent suppressing his heritage before ultimately finding and appreciating his culture. So, yeah. So the winning senior essay considers with nuance and insight the various ways literary and visual artists of the 19th century attempted to account for the forced removal of Native Americans from ancestral lands. For the essay, Divine Will or Human Failure, please congratulate Lulu Wallace.
The RIT Science and Math Award is given to a student who demonstrates a pursuit of a rigorous college preparatory program, is involved as a leader at school and/or in the community, and demonstrates an interest and ability in science and/or math. This year's award winner is Elias Brown. The RIT Women in STEM Award is for a student who is accepted into the RIT BS BFA program and enrolls full-time in the fall 2026, immediately following their high school graduation. They will receive an undergraduate scholarship valued at $76,000, $19,000 per year. This year's RIT Women in STEM Award is presented to Jessica Van Zanen. And now for the Biology Departmental Award. The Biology Departmental Award is presented to a senior at GSSM that has taken at least 4 semesters of biology and has received high grades in all of their biology courses. This year's recipient has enrolled in 6 courses during their short time at GSSM, all of which were selected to support their love and curiosity of the natural world. Over the past 2 years, the biology instructors have watched this student bloom in our classrooms, gaining their voice and fueling their passions. They possess a joy in learning that shines through their attentiveness and articulate questions. We enjoy observing their enthusiasm when they make connections across our biology courses. This student exemplifies our award criteria through their ability to see how our class content applies to the world around them, as demonstrated by their eagerness in the lab and in the field. They have developed into a champion for the environment, and we hope that they continue to change the world. Please join me in congratulating this year's Biology Department Award winner, Lena Vicari.
Don't drop this. Thank you. Each year, the chemistry department presents an award to a senior that has taken and done exceptionally well in a number of chemistry courses during their time at GSSM. The winner this year receives a freshly printed certificate, and in a change from more recent years, the department has decided to go old school and present the winner with something that we used to give the recipients many years ago, a silver-coated flask. Thank you, Dr. Gordon Brown. Our recipient took at least one class with all the residential chemistry faculty, and based on performance in all of these classes, our choice was pretty easy. Fortunately for our winner, his lack of skills at both playing and coaching rock, paper, scissors did not impact his selection. The chemistry department wishes all the best as our recipient packs up his pajamas embroidered book bag and heads north. Congratulations to this year's chemistry department award winner, Peter Steinmetz. Be careful. The University of Rochester sponsors the Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award that recognizes high school juniors' outstanding achievements in leadership and academics. The award winner will have their application fee to Rochester waived and will be eligible to be considered for the Bausch and Lomb Science Scholarship worth $6,000 per year. Academic excellence in science, rigor of courses taken in the sciences, and standardized test scores are some of the criteria Rochester indicates should be considered when selecting a winner. Congratulations to our recipient for this year, Maggie Zhao.
The Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Medal is awarded to a junior with outstanding achievement in math and science. This is awarded to recognize superlative academic achievement and to motivate students toward careers in science, engineering, and technology. This year's Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Medal is awarded to James Hamrick.
Hello, world. Some of you should know that. The University of Rochester Xerox Award for Innovation in Information Technology is awarded to a student with a strong interest in innovation and/or information technology and a high level of achievement in this area. Exposure to new technologies outside of school, such as pursuing serious work opportunities in local laboratories or industries, and leading other students to new approaches to old problems. For example, business plans for fundraising, innovative community service, after-school activities, and best uses of internal communication tools such as chats and blogs. Help me congratulate Rufus Brown. The RIT High School Awards go to students who are high school juniors, pursue a rigorous college preparatory curriculum, have a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 or higher, and in addition, provide evidence of strong interest and ability in computing, superior grades in computing and related classes, completion of a school or community project that demonstrates high level of knowledge or experience in computing, for example, hardware construction, software development, web page development, multimedia presentations, and computer graphics. This year's recipient is Arat Bernal. The senior computers. The Senior Computer Science Award. This was very, very difficult to decide. We have two recipients. Let me read to you what's on their plaques. Recipients of this award have demonstrated exceptional achievements in computer science. This award celebrates the recipient's mastery in the field, dedication to advancing their knowledge, and leadership in inspiring a passion for computer science among peers. Through rigorous academic pursuit and active participation in extracurricular activities, the recipient has demonstrated a commitment to excellence and innovation. This honor acknowledges not only their technical proficiency, but also their role in cultivating a community of future computer scientists. There are two recipients this year, Arpan Bansal and Tegan Mann. You will also be receiving a book, Good Code, Bad Code. It doesn't go away.
The Engineering Award recognizes the student who has been transformed by the engineering courses and activities at the GSSM, developing a joy for learning and building the passion and confidence as a future engineer, ready to address the world's most significant engineering challenges. This year's female recipient has completed 8 engineering courses at GSSM. She distinguished herself nationally by becoming one of the 10 semifinalists in a civil engineering competition. Beyond her academic accomplishments, she founded a campus chapter affiliated with the National Society of Women Engineers. And she also collaborated with our outreach department to establish the Global Learning Outreach for Women Engineers. It is an initiative that connects and engages with international female engineering students. Dr. Marshall and I have truly enjoyed watching her grow and be empowered through our engineering program. In recognition of her dedication, leadership, hard work, and achievements, this year's Engineering Award is proudly presented to Sophia Stevenson.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to start out by saying that the engineering department has experienced amazing growth, 25% since last year and forecast to be 30% growth by next year, 210 students taking classes. So it's kind of hard to figure out who to give awards to. There's been 6 students male students that have taken over 5 engineering courses. I like to give this award to someone I think has the greatest impact on engineering in the next 20 years and who had a great impact on the engineering department while they were here, much like Sophia has. For the winner, the male winner, I give high praise when I say I would ride in this guy's rocket. It's one of my highest forms of praise. Last year, he inaugurated the Rocket Club, coordinating the design, building, and launching of several rockets at Gil Rogers Farm. These rockets would actually achieve a height where you couldn't even see them anymore. This year, he was instrumental in persuading me to offer an aerospace course. I'm an electrical engineer. I knew virtually nothing about aerospace. But he had already taken the class, and he actually TA'd this class last fall while conducting research of his own and collecting weather data using kites and weather balloons. He not only excels in designing and building things, he also loves to analyze data, and his presentation was a thorough description of his work and findings. Last spring, he took over management of the engineering shed, leading him to become the engineering club president this year, and they completed many projects focused around the outdoor space in the shed. Jacob Ridds, please come forward to accept this year's engineering.
This student took the initiative to establish the Sea Perch Underwater Robotics Club at GSSM. He built it entirely from the ground up. Under his leadership, the team successfully competed in a regional competition, earning a spot at the international level. His exceptional leadership, vision, and dedication have been instrumental in the success of GSSM's first ever underwater robotics team. So this year's Underwater Robotics Award is proudly presented to Apan Bensel.
So these past few years have been a sequence of firsts for GSSM robotics. We had participation of over 65 students in the school's 5 teams. I am giving 2 female and 2 male robotics awards. but there are several deserving students in the past years that could have won awards in the past years. I mean, it's an amazing group of people. One of this year's recipients of the Female Robotics Award started on a challenging path last year to start an all-girls robotics team. There's only one or two in the state. It continues, you know, I've been in technology for the last 40 years and just still isn't equality in that aspect. This person has continued her work this year as co-captain of the lobotomists. First off, they made it to the playoffs in state. Then they won the Connect Award at the state championships due to their work in outreach with students all over the world. They collaborated with a girls team in Kazakhstan, who I met at the Worlds last year. They were at the Worlds last year because they had started a robotics league in an adjacent nation. They also worked with the Pi Girls of Texas, who teach outreach to girls in middle school. In addition, every weekend when they would go home for a long weekend, they did outreach in their communities, which many of the teams did as well. They also qualified for a premier off-season event this summer in July. Will the members of the lobotomists please stand up? All of you got it. Right. I think this is the first time we've had an all second year we've had an all-girls team. Phoenix Zhao, would you please come forward and get the Female Robotics Award? This year, one of the major goals of the Golden Dragons robotics team was to raise the bar in South Carolina robotics. I think they've done that. They won the Inspire Award, which our school has been trying to get the last 10 years. This qualified them for world championships. They went on there to make it to the quarterfinals in their division, which is a first for South Carolina robotics teams. They also did endless outreach both around the state and with the 4 other teams here at GSSM, exposing children to the world of robotics and offering multiple workshops to their peers. Sorry. They have been led by 3 seniors who each put in so much work that I was unable to get this award to one person. The second Female Robotics Award winner tirelessly worked in leading the team's efforts in outreach, scouting, and writing the team's portfolio. One of the male robotics winners led the coding team and resurrected the CNC machine, which led to their team's incredible custom designed robot. The second Male Robotics Award winner exhibited an amazing ability to bring all these talented juniors and seniors together. Can the Golden Dragons please stand? It's been an amazing experience for me to work with this team, but also all 5 of the teams here at the school. They really inspire me. Chandra Patel, Sanjeev Sunil, and Braden Montour, will you please come up and receive your awards? Thank you.
The math department in GSSM gives 2 awards. As you can see in the program, the Math Achievement Award and the Advanced Math Award. At GSSM, math is all around us. It's in our name, it's part of our curriculum, it supports several of our major courses, and is even useful for some of our extracurricular activities. Students at GSSM embrace this fact, even if math is not their favorite subject. They learn to tolerate some of the difficult aspects of our courses because they recognize its future usefulness for their college and career ambitions. And to be honest, they also study the subject thoroughly to avoid the academic consequences of neglecting their math, or as some may put it, they want to avoid the aftermath. My apologies, I couldn't resist that one. The Math Achievement Award is given to a senior who took and excelled in both the pre-calculus and the calculus courses that are offered here at GSSM. This year's award recipient has not only learned to tolerate the subject, but his interest and fascination with this and other academic disciplines has increased since he came here. He enjoys the challenge of solving difficult problems, and he's also completed an independent study in real analysis, which is a study based on a course taken by math majors during their junior or senior year of college. The recipient of the 2025 GSSM Mathematics Achievement Award is Whit Bird. The math department gave Whit Bird the book entitled Journey Through Genius. At GSSM, we teach several subjects that go beyond the regular math, pre-calc, and calc curriculum. Such courses include multivariable calculus, differential equations, discrete structures, linear algebra, abstract algebra, and number theory. Although many students don't take these courses until their senior year of college, our students here have the privilege of trying some of these courses. They often do very well. The content of these courses enables them to have a deeper understanding not only of mathematics, but also subjects that are supported by it, such as engineering, physics, chemistry, computer science, economics, and other related fields. The Advanced Mathematics Award is given to seniors who had the opportunity, the motivation, and the discipline to successfully complete and excel in several of these advanced mathematics electives. This year's recipients have shown great passion for the subject, as well as the determination to work through several very challenging problems. Now, I must add, and some of you recognize this, there is a potential danger of liking technical subjects too much. Sometimes, and I struggle with this sometimes, they say public confession is good for the soul. So, all right, so here is there's the potential to get so wrapped up that they miss important social clues in normal conversation. You know, it happens. I tell my students that, you know you've been doing too much math when someone asks you, what's your sign? And you think they're talking about trig functions, or they're wondering if you're a positive or a negative, something. So this year's students, they do not suffer from such a malady. They are down to earth, they're well-adjusted, and they have a high degree of emotional and social intelligence that nicely complements their academic passion. The first recipient of the 2025 GSSM Advanced Mathematics Award is Patrick Lee. Patrick Lee receives a book, Advanced Calculus Explored, from the Math Department. All right, the second recipient is indeed a senior. Although some of us don't recognize this because his continued passion for academics seems to make him immune from senioritis. And it looks like I have, this is embarrassing, I have not put the student's name down here. Perhaps it's a senior moment. Anyway, but I have something to say. He really is in the 12th grade, even though his primary designation would indicate otherwise. Students, can you help me out? Yes, the award represents the recipient is junior. Junior, come on.
I'm here to give the Physics Award. The Physics Department presents an annual award to the graduating senior who we deem the most outstanding student in physics at GSSM. It's always a difficult decision because we're very lucky to have many, many students that are excellent and passionate about physics. So we consider many factors: the courses, the grade, their tutoring, if they're engaged in Spark, and so on. We debated about a student who was one of the top students both the junior and senior year. The student took multiple electives, and like last year, they were always achieving very high A's in those classes. To me, one trait will stand out about this student. In my 26 years of teaching, this student is the most complete in explaining the steps involved in a solution to a physics problem, and of course, is getting that solution correct. However, as we continue to consider this, another candidate also showed excellent ability and interest in physics. As a junior, was again one of the top students in the physics classes, and as a senior, took 3 electives and an independent study at 8 in the morning. The student could often connect physics that they were learning to past courses, as well as observations in nature, and in particular in music. So we had to make a decision here. And if you notice, I have 2 bags because 2 students will live in perpetuity on the plaque. Please welcome Alex Pond and Matthew Bertaglia. I forget which is which. Let me come up. We'll figure it out later. I think Matthew, he's got a card in it. I don't know. All right, get your picture. Here.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Josh Witten. I am the Director of Research and Inquiry here at GSSM and apparently Assistant Event Photographer. Students engaging in research is one of the defining features of the GSSM educational experience. These opportunities prepare Govies to thrive as the problem solvers and leaders of tomorrow. On March 14th, GSSM hosted the Sandhills Regional Science and Engineering Fair, which is an international science and engineering fair affiliate. Over 60 students from grades 5 to 12 presented their research projects, including 5 GSSM students. Would the following students please stand and be recognized for taking the extra effort to present their research at the Sandhills Regional Science and Engineering Fair? Ava Shockey. Ava received an outstanding rating at the fair. Madison Oberg. Madison received, stay standing, we'll applaud again. Madison Oberg received an outstanding rating as well as being awarded the Association of Women Geoscientists Student Award for Geoscience Excellence, the NASA Earth System Science Award, the NOAA Taking the Pulse of the Planet Award, the RICO Sustainable Development Award, and the Stockholm Junior Water Prize Award. Jarna Patel. Jarna received an honorable mention rating as well as being awarded the United States Air Force Award, the United States Metric Association Award, and the Yale Science and Engineering Association Award. Audrey Howard and Grace Sheng. Audrey and Grace received an excellent rating as well as being awarded the Regeneron Biomedical Science Award, which includes a $250 prize. You can applaud now. As the overall winners of Sandhills Regional Science and Engineering Fair, Audrey Howard and Grace Sheng qualified to present their research project at the International Science and Engineering Fair in Columbus, Ohio this past week, from which they are returning. Audrey and Grace presented their research on using microfluidic devices to study the effects of physical stresses on metastatic breast cancer cells, which was conducted in the lab of Dr. Adam Melvin at Clemson University, and they presented in the biochemistry category. This past Thursday, Audrey and Grace received the National Anti-Vivisection Society Award at the International Science and Engineering Fair, including a $3,000 prize. This award is given to students whose projects show scientific excellence and advanced science through the use of alternatives to animal experimentation, especially through the replacement of live animals with non-animal methodologies. Let's congratulate Audrey and Grace. Would the students who presented at the South Carolina Junior Academy of Science please stand? The students listed traveled to Coastal Carolina University in the early hours of April 5th, the morning of prom, to present both summer and on-campus research projects at the South Carolina Junior Academy of Science, or SCIJAS. The attending students were impressive presenters, but also supportive teammates and audience members. GSSM students continue to set a standard which positively influences the other students at SCIJAS. Special recognition goes to Robert Johnson and Ava Shockey, who presented both their summer research projects and projects from their on-campus research classes. The following student presenters were recognized with awards by the judges. Please stand as I call your name and we'll applaud at the end. Arpan Bensal won first for presentation in computer science, mentored. Ava Shockey tied for first for her presentation in the biochemistry and chemistry mentored category. Julia Yang won second for her presentation in physiology and health, psychology and sociology, mentored. Roland Yang and Akil Kanthamneni won second for their presentation in computer science and won first overall for their written paper in the mentored category. And Phoenix Zhao tied for first for the presentation in consumer science, engineering, and environmental science mentored. Congratulations. Our final research recognition is the Dr. William C. Alexander Excellence in Research Award. This award honors Dr. Bill's leadership in the founding of GSSM's student research program. The award recognizes the senior residential student who demonstrates exceptional passion and commitment, communicates effectively and memorably, and is an inspirational ambassador for GSSM student research. The winner of this year's award could qualify based solely on the volume of research conducted. Last summer, this student helped develop a mammalian whole cell model to advance biomedical research at Clemson University. They also conducted research on the shape of the 4-chloro-2-fluorophenol molecule with Dr. Gordon Brown this past fall, which was presented at Colloquium, the Southeastern Regional Meeting of the American Chemical Society, and the South Carolina Junior Academy of Science. They studied the chemistry of bubbles in the interim, and this spring they've been researching computational drug design with Dr. Chris Roberts. However, this student's contributions to research at GSSM extend even further. This year, we added a new oscilloscope to Dr. Gordon Brown's microwave spectroscopy equipment. How many of you know what an oscilloscope is? Raise your hands. And how many of you knew that oscilloscopes needed programming? No shame, I didn't know that either until Dr. Brown told me. This year's winner went above and beyond, contributing significant time outside of class to take the lead on successfully implementing the oscilloscope programming, which will benefit students conducting research here at GSSM for years to come. It gives me great pleasure to present the 2025 Dr. William C. Alexander Excellence in Research Award to John Benzon.
All right, I have the honor of the last award, our Spirit of GSSM Award. So congratulations to everybody. If we had enough awards, we definitely have enough worthy recipients of the awards. We do have to limit them at some point. So congratulations to everyone to getting to this point. So the Spirit of GSSM Award was first presented in 2012. It was developed because there was a member of that class who stood out among his peers in such a helpful manner. The school saw a need to recognize him for all that he contributed. In that same spirit, we recognize today's recipient. On this student's first day at GSSM, they began serving the school community. They demonstrated their commitment to serving others during the Welcome Week for the class of 2025. This individual can be counted on to support institutional programs and activities, often jumping in to help without being asked. As a campus leader, there has never been a task too small. In the residence hall, they could be counted on to support and encourage peers to respect the space of each other. If there is a request for volunteers, they are often among the first. Their commitment to our community is to be celebrated, and their willingness to speak up, even when unpopular, is to be commended. We thank this student for making our school a better place and for being unapologetically themselves. Please join me in congratulating this year's Spirit of GSSM Award winner, Jacob Bennett. All right, we have come to the end of our program. Thank you, parents, and for being here in person or online. Students, thank you for taking the time on your Sunday to be with us. Faculty and staff, thank you for all that you do to get us to this point. We're not done yet. We still got a week and a half, right? Maybe somewhere in between there. So we got a lot of fun stuff left for you the rest of this semester. And so I hope you finish strong. You got 3 days of class, reading day on Thursday, and then get ready for your exams, and then all the celebrations that come at the end of all your hard work. So this will be the second to last time you get to stand and sing the alma mater. So if the choir would come up, if anybody's in the choir can come up. And everybody stand. The alma mater is on your program in the back. Have a wonderful rest of your day.